Tóc không còn suôn mượt sau ngày dài. Dưỡng tóc chuẩn salon tại nhà với sản phẩm các chuyên gia tạo mẫu tóc tin dùng. CECE'S Keratin Smooth mới, công thức với Hydrolyzed Keratin, giúp thấm sâu qua 10 lớp keratin, tóc suôn mượt cả ngày và nếp chuẩn salon.
If you want to understand native speakers, then you gotta learn contractions. If you don't know where to begin, don't worry, I'm gonna teach you. Let me start. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC, Piece of Cake English, and in this lesson, we are going to talk about contractions. Now, what is a contraction? A contraction is a shorter form of 2 or 3 words that sit together. For example, I am, I'm. I'm is a contraction. It is the shorter form of I am together. I am, I'm. Can, not, can't. Are, not, aren't. These are contractions. In this lesson, we're going to talk about 12 very common contractions that native speakers often use. By learning contractions, you will understand native speakers more easily, you will understand the movies you want to watch without subtitles, and you can also understand your favorite music. Alright, let's start with contraction number 1. Instead of have got to, native speakers say gotta, gotta. For example, I have got to go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Instead of have got to, you say gotta. I gotta go.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
We have got to go home. We gotta go home. We gotta go home.
We gotta go home.
You have got to do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
But you gotta do it.
Or, we have got to go. You have got to drive. Say it with me. We gotta go. You gotta drive. We gotta go. You gotta drive.
We gotta go, right? You gotta drive.
Contraction number 2, which is very, very common, is gonna instead of going to. We use be going to talk about our future plans. Now, instead of going to, native speakers say gonna. We are going to win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
And we're gonna win.
We are going to die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
It's going to be great. We are going to fish. We are going to cook breakfast. Say it with me. It's gonna be great. We're gonna fish. We're gonna cook breakfast. It's gonna be great. We're gonna fish. We're gonna cook breakfast.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna fish. We're gonna cook breakfast.
Number 3, which is again very common, instead of want to, native speakers say wanna, wanna. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. I don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I don't want to talk. I want to shoot. Pew. I don't want to talk. I want to shoot. I don't want to talk. I want to shoot. I don't want to talk. I want to shoot.
I don't want to talk. I want to shoot.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
What do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do?
Instead of have to, native speakers say have to, when they speak fast. For example, you have to believe me. You have to believe me. You have to believe me. You have to believe me.
I have to believe me.
You have to help me. You have to help me. You have to. You have to help me. You have to help me.
Lana, please, you have to help me.
You just have to study hard. Say it with me. You just have to. You just have to study hard. You just have to study hard.
You just have to study hard.
The next one is very similar. Instead of has to, native speakers say has to. Has to. Have to? has to. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to. Somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
I am doing what has to be done. I'm doing what has to. I'm doing what has to be done. I'm doing what has to be done.
I'm doing what has to be done.
You know what has to be done. Say it with me. You know what has to be done. You know what has to be done. You know what has to be done.
You know what has to be done.
Next is give me. Now, instead of give me, native speakers say, give me. Give me. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Phone, give me the phone.
Give me a coffee. Give me a coffee. Give me a coffee.
Give me coffee.
Give me an espresso. Give me an espresso. Give me an espresso.
Give me an espresso.
Instead of let me, native speakers say, let me. Let me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Let me see.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you something.
The next three are all the reductions of the preposition of. Now, when you want to speak fast, you often reduce the pronunciation of. For example, look at these three common contracted forms of. Kind of, kinda. He is kind of cute. He is kinda cute. He is kinda cute. Kinda cute.
He's kind of cute. He's kind of cute.
Out of, outa, outa. I was out of control. I was out of control. I was out of control.
I was out of control.
Out of control.
I was out of control.
Out of control.
Cup of, cuppa. How about a cup of coffee? How about a cup of coffee? Cup of coffee. How about a cup of coffee?
How about a cup of coffee? How about a cup of coffee?
Next is don't know. Now, instead of don't know, native speakers say don't know. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Say it with me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Next one is tell them. Tell them. Now, instead of tell them, you can say tell him. Tell him. Tell them, Tommy. Tell him, Tommy. Tell him, Tommy.
You tell him, Tommy.
What was I supposed to tell them? What was I supposed to tell him? What was I supposed to tell him? What was I supposed to tell him?
What was I supposed to tell him?
All right. Let's see if you have learned whatever we've talked about. Look at this sentence. You are going to have to tell them. You are going to have to tell them. Let's see how a native speaker would read this sentence. First, instead of you are, we can say you're. You're going to have to tell them. Second, instead of going to, you can say gonna. You're gonna have to tell them. Third, instead of have to, you can say have to. You're gonna have to tell them. You're gonna have to tell them. Fourth, instead of tell them, you can say tell him. You're gonna have to tell him. You're gonna have to tell him. You are going to have to tell them. You're gonna have to tell him. You're gonna have to tell him.
You're gonna have to tell him. You're gonna have to tell him. You're gonna have to tell him.
You see? Learning the contracted forms and learning the linked speech will help you understand movies and your favorite music in English much better. That's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, click subscribe. Plus, let me know in the comments down below if you know any other common contractions in English language. See you in the next lesson.
Are you looking for a flexible job that lets you work anytime, anywhere? Do you want to make a global impact from the comfort of your home? Then try teaching English online with Cambly Kids. Here's what our tutors love most about us.
What I love about Cambly Kids is the 24-hour scheduling. I can work anytime that I want to work.
I do volunteer work on the side too.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about learning English fast, and I know a lot of you guys are struggling to move from intermediate to advanced to upper intermediate, and this has been my problem as well. And I'm going to talk about the things that really help me move from, I learn English, I read in English, but I can't really speak it. I don't really understand native speakers sometimes, so I'm kind of in the middle. I kind of know English, but I can't really use it. So I will try to take you today, lift you up from your intermediate, and show you ways of where to go if you want to become advanced very soon. So if you're interested in speaking English like a native speaker, continue watching this video and make sure to watch it up to the very end, and make sure to smash the like button right now if you think that the topic is useful. I'm waiting for you to smash the like button. Good. This video is brought to you by Skillshare. So first of all, make sure you have a very clear goal and a target. So before I was 14 years old, I was like, English is amazing. My parents tell me to learn English. Great, I'm gonna do that. But at the age of 14, I went to the UK and I saw a completely different life. I saw people chasing various goals. I tried British food. I saw the culture and I was like, I want to be a part of that world. I want to be a part of this Western world because I was born and raised in Russia. It all seemed completely different from where I came from. And I knew that the only way for me to become a part of that world was first to learn English and to speak it like a native speaker, and second, succeed in my studies, because English is just a way to integrate into society. English is just an instrument that will get you somewhere. And apart from English, you also need something else, right? Because you don't want to end up just being a great English speaker. You want to end up being a great English speaker talking about a topic of your expertise. And this is when I realized, okay, so this is where I moved from just learning English like grammar, vocabulary. This is where I moved to learning about something in English. And because I was 14, my dream was to go and study in Great Britain. So I started researching universities in the UK. I started researching scholarships, and I started to use my intermediate English for it. I started to read articles, and this way I was able to improve my vocabulary. And because I was so passionate about this topic, it wasn't really a struggle for me. I wanted to do that. I waited for that 1 hour in the evening that I had to do my research. So, and this is something I would advise you to do. Find a topic that interests you the most. Set a goal. For example, complete a course on photography or complete a course in productivity in English, and then go towards it, move towards it. And always check back with yourself. Am I enjoying what I do? Am I enjoying my goal? Because this is the most important thing. The next advice might be a little counterintuitive, but people keep telling you read a lot, read a lot, read a lot. Doesn't really work with English, because you know what I noticed happened to me when I started reading a lot, especially when I started reading a lot on a topic that is professional. There were so many words that are specific to that topic, like medicine or whatever. I couldn't pronounce them. I kind of read them, I understood what they meant, but would you ever check like OBGYN, how to pronounce it? I was like OBGYN or whatever, and that was the wrong way to pronounce it. So it is really important that you not only read, but you mostly focus on listening to things in English on your topic. So this way, you're learning how to pronounce words, because that's really important. Because again, the problem that I had, I knew a lot of specific words related to pregnancy, for example, because I was first time pregnant here in the US. So I read a lot, but then I came to my doctor and I tried to say something and she didn't get me because I was pronouncing these words incorrectly. And this is when I realized I should have listened more instead of just reading. The next advice, don't translate word for word. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, she just used this word that I didn't understand. Let's just go back to this and let me translate the whole phrase. No, this way you're gonna lose interest. So if you're reading a book and you know, every paragraph you may be meeting like 2 or 3 words that you haven't seen before, that's totally fine. If you still understand the context, if you still understand the topic of the book, you still understand what's going on, then just let them pass by. Let those words stay there in the book. No need to translate everything. Just make sure you understand the general idea. And this advice is, by the way, really useful if you're just about to take an English language test, because in English language tests, they use the strategy a lot. They use a lot of difficult words that you don't really need to understand. They're doing this to confuse you, to make you scared, but the questions that they ask, they don't really relate to those words. They relate to general idea. Because I just recently took TOEFL, I can tell you that there were so many words that I didn't understand, and I've lived in the US since 2016. And they just want you to feel overwhelmed with this academic vocabulary, but then they ask you questions to answer which you don't really need to understand those complicated words.
Nếu như bạn đang muốn cải thiện tiếng Anh của mình thì đây sẽ là một khóa học online hoàn toàn miễn phí.
Words. If you're learning English to live in a foreign country, then forget about writing. Again, this might sound a little counterintuitive, but what you need to analyze right now is, why do you need English? If you're going to stay in your country and all you're gonna do is write academic papers, then yes, but you need to kind of allocate those percentages to different areas of English that you're gonna use. So for example, I live in the US, 80% of my time I speak English because I record videos, I talk to people. This means that I need to dedicate 80% of my time to speaking and listening, and only 20% of my time to reading and writing, because I want to work on the skills that I need the most. So if you're planning on staying in your country and write academic papers in English, then yes, 80% of your time dedicated to English should be focusing on reading and writing, because this is the way you hone the skill. And you don't really need to care about speaking and listening. But if you plan on moving somewhere, if you plan on working in an English-speaking environment, then you totally need to focus on speaking and listening. The next advice is to take an online course, and we've already touched upon this a little early in this video, but you really need to ask yourself, what am I interested in? Apart from English, what am I interested in? So for example, I am interested in becoming more productive because I have a baby, I have 3 YouTube channels, I have my Instagram, TikTok, companies, so many things going on in my life. How do I stay productive? How do I allocate my time depending on what goals I have? And by the way, there is an amazing course on Skillshare that can help you with that. The course in productivity that I really like on Skillshare is called Productivity Today, Managing Attention in the Digital Age. I know all of us are learning English digitally, and you have so many things going on in your laptop. I have all of my messengers, I have my email, I have people calling me all the time. So I think it's really important to have dedicated time slots when you're doing something, to have dedicated time slots during the week. So for example, one day you're focusing on your listening, another day you're focusing on your speaking. So you know, just planning things ahead and staying productive and staying on top of your routine is really, really important, and this is why I recommend this course on Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey, with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and productivity. Skillshare is created specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and you're getting access to classes for less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 followers who hit a link below will get a free premium membership on Skillshare for 2 months, so you can totally explore the course that I'm talking about for free. The next advice, forget about perfect grammar. Because whenever you try to be perfect in anything in a language, that slows you down, because your brain is like, okay, I need to say this phrase in English. Oh, and I also want to make sure I sound perfect. And this is just too much for your brain, because there's so much going on. You need to think about your ideas. You need to think about how to say them in English, and then you want to sound perfect. Maybe you want to use this past perfect continuous tense. Don't do it. You can try to use it later. I still refrain from using it because that's too much for my brain. I just want to sound simpler and easier. So yeah, don't overcomplicate and don't try to sound perfect. It's totally okay to make mistakes, and this is what I'm here for. You know, I'm telling you about the right ways to say different things, about different ways to say things, but please don't be perfect. You're gonna start saying something in a wrong way, but then you would hear people answering you, you would hear back from people, and you would understand, oh, that didn't sound right. But you started a conversation, and that's the most important thing. You will correct yourself later, but please start. The next advice is try to listen to everything. Remember, I was telling you about like reading stuff and then knowing how to pronounce it. So try to listen to audiobooks, try to listen to online courses, try to listen to videos. Just surround yourself with listening to things in English, and that will really help you hone your listening skills and your speaking skills as well. And the last but not the least, practice English every day. That's the key to success. Maybe it's 15 minutes, maybe it's 20 minutes, maybe it means just watching my videos daily, maybe you've downloaded an audiobook and you listen to a chapter per day, or you started a course on Skillshare and you listen to a lecture a day. This is really important, to be consistent and to do something every single day. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video up to the very end. I hope it helped you become more enthusiastic about learning English, and I hope it helped you to create a plan in your head on how you're gonna go from intermediate to advanced, and I hope I gave you some directions. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and smash the like button if you enjoyed this content, and follow me on Instagram, Lingua Marina, if you want to practice English daily, because I make stories daily about English there, and Lingua Marina on TikTok. See you soon. Bye bye.
Thật là sung sướng khi được sống nơi đây.
Mỗi ngày tắm mát xong rồi ngâm cỏ cây.
Ăn uống no say.
Massage hông.
Tới ngày đây. Ôi.
Hi, I'm Vanessa from speakenglishwithvanessa.com. Do you want to learn English, but you don't know where to start? Don't worry, today I will help you. Let's get started. Recently, something shocked me. I asked my students to choose their own level, beginner, intermediate, or advanced in English. And 25% of you chose beginner. This shocked me because most of my YouTube videos and all of my English courses are for intermediate and advanced English learners. So I'm sorry to my precious beginner English learners. I want to help you. For the past year, I have worked very hard to create a beginner English course for you, and today I would like to show you a free sample of that course. Introducing the Fearless Fluency Club Beginner. You will be able to speak about your family, food, your house, traveling, your free time activities. What a wonderful start to your English journey. Today you will see Module 3, which is about the house. I recommend clicking CC to view the full subtitles. This way you don't miss any words. To help you remember everything that you learn in today's lesson, I have created a free PDF worksheet with all of the vocabulary, all of the grammar, all of the pronunciation, plus you can answer Vanessa's challenge question using what you've learned. You can click on the link in the description to download this free PDF worksheet today. If you enjoyed this lesson, I invite you to join me in the Fearless Fluency Club Beginner, where you can finally learn real English and speak confidently. Course member Ildiko said, "This course is fantastic. I like the most that you teach us real English. Not classroom English, real English spoken by real American English speakers." Elaine from Brazil said that she joined the course to improve her English, but then something surprised her. What surprised me even more was the wonderful community and the opportunity to meet and interact with so many wonderful friends around the world. Love it. Great, Elaine. You can click on the link in the description to join me in the Fearless Fluency Club Beginner. And if you join the course and you think, this is too easy for me, no problem. Within 2 weeks of your purchase, send me an email and I can switch you to the intermediate level. No problem, no hassle, very easy. So let's test if the Fearless Fluency Club Beginner can help you to really improve your English speaking skills. The course uses the conversation breakdown method. This method helps you to catch the real meaning of conversations and learn real vocabulary, real expressions, and real pronunciation used in daily life. This lesson is just a short sample of the full course. In the full course, you get 5 modules, but in this lesson, there's only 1. So let's test if the conversation breakdown method in the Fearless Fluency Club can help you to level up your English. Let's get started by watching a quick conversation. Welcome to the Fearless Fluency Club Beginner Conversation Lesson. Let's watch Vanessa, me, and Dan clean the house. Listen for all of the vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation that you learned in the Module 3 lessons. And don't forget to check out the guide, How to Use This Course, for more tips about learning with this conversation. Let's get started.
Are you looking for a flexible job that lets you work anytime, anywhere? Do you want to make a global impact from the comfort of your home? Then try teaching online with Cambly. Here's what our tutors have to say about us.
And tutoring on Cambly for me is life-changing.
Cambly allows tutors and teachers alike to teach at any given moment that's deemed suitable for their schedule.
One of the best things about Cambly is the flexibility it provides.
On Cambly, you are your own boss. There aren't any managers hovering over your back.
Cambly enables me to work around my...
Hey Dan, aren't you ready to tidy up?
No, I'm not. It'll take all day, and I'm trying to find my hockey stick.
No, it won't take all day, and maybe we can find your stick while we clean.
Okay, what's the first thing we need to do?
We need to find the cleaning supplies.
They're below the kitchen sink, and the vacuum and the broom are inside the closet in the dining room.
Okay. Hey, aren't you going to get the supplies?
I will, but can you do the laundry? The washing machine is empty, so we'll be able to wash the pillowcases, the sheets, and the comforter.
Okay, that's a good idea. I don't think everything will fit in the washer. It'll overflow. I'll start with the sheets. Where's the laundry basket?
It isn't on top of the dresser in the bedroom.
That's where we always put it. I didn't move it.
I found it. You're not going to believe where it was.
Was it between the bookshelf and the TV? By the coffee table? Next to the bathroom cabinet?
No, it was outside.
Wow, well, I'm glad you found it.
All right, Vanessa, what's next?
Well, we need to clean the rug and the carpet in the living room.
You can do that. I'll clean the bathroom.
Oh, don't forget to scrub between the sink and the toilet.
I'll wipe down the mirror too.
Ugh.
Do you need any help?
I'm trying to move the couch, but it doesn't want to move, and I don't want to scratch the floor.
That's because there's something under it, silly.
I didn't see anything.
Look, beside the lamp.
It'll surprise you.
It's your hockey stick. Did you enjoy that conversation about finding Dan's hockey stick and cleaning the house? Now it's time to move on to a vocabulary lesson so you can use the same vocabulary that we used in that conversation. Let's go. Are you ready to naturally talk about cleaning and organizing in English? In this lesson, you will learn some common verbs that we use to talk about cleaning and organizing, and then I will show you in my house some items that are often used in this topic, cleaning and organizing. Let's get started with the verbs. To clean. I clean the kitchen. Are you cleaning? Let's say it together. Are you ready? Speak out loud. Use your voice. You can do it. I clean the kitchen. I clean the kitchen. Try this. I clean the floor in the bathroom. I clean the floor in the bathroom. The floor is on the ground. I clean the floor in the bathroom. To tidy up. To tidy up. Say this with me. I tidy up the kitchen table. I tidy up the kitchen table. To tidy up is used when a lot of things are piled up. Maybe there's a jacket, a cup, a shirt, a bag on the table. You need to tidy up the table. Say this with me. I tidy up the coffee table in the living room. The coffee table is a short table in front of your couch. It's for books, for cups, for playing, for kids, for anything. It's a coffee table. Say this with me. I tidy up the coffee table in the living room. Some people say living room. Some people say family room or main room. Some people say great room. It's your choice. For me, I say the living room. This is where I live. This is the living room. To lock, to lock. I lock the front door. Do you lock your front door? Say the sentence with me. I lock the front door. I lock the front door. Or, oops, I forgot to lock the front door. To find. When you look for something, oh, there it is! I find my favorite mug for tea. Or in the past, you can say, yesterday, I found my favorite mug. Yesterday, I found my favorite mug. Can you say this sentence with me? I find the broom and the vacuum in the closet. Say it together. I find the broom and the vacuum in the closet. We need a broom to clean. We need a vacuum to clean, but we need to find them. They are in the closet. Now that we practiced some common verbs for cleaning and organizing, let's go into my house and I will show you some common items that you will need to know to talk about your house. Let's go. I'm in the kitchen. The kitchen. Say it with me. I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the living room. I'm in the living room. This is the wall. This is the wall. This is the floor. This is the floor. This is the carpet. This is the carpet, or this is the rug. This is the rug. Usually a rug is small and a carpet is big. This is the ceiling. The ceiling. This is the ceiling. There are books on the bookshelf. Say it with me. There are books on the bookshelf. The TV is on the wall. The TV is on the wall. My mug is on the coffee table. My mug is on the coffee table. The coffee table is a small table in the living room for coffee, books, toys, games, anything. The pillow is on the couch. The pillow is on the couch. Some people say sofa. The pillow is on the sofa. Both are correct. Sofa or couch. For me, I say couch. The pillow is on the couch. The lamp is beside the couch. The lamp is beside the couch. This is the dining room. We eat in the dining room. I sit on a kitchen chair. Can you say it with me? I sit on a kitchen chair, and this is the kitchen table. This is the kitchen table. But I need to tidy up the kitchen table. I tidied up the kitchen table. This is the bedroom. The bedroom. Can you say it with me? This is the bedroom. In the bedroom is a bed. Let's talk about the bed. There are pillows. Can you say it with me? There are the pillows. There are the pillows. And I have a comforter. Say it with me. A comforter. Under the comforter is a sheet. A sheet. Say it with me. I have 2 sheets. I have 2 sheets under my comforter. I put my clothes in the dresser. In the dresser. Can you say it with me? I put my clothes in the dresser. This is the bathroom. This is the bathroom. And in the bathroom, there is a sink. You can say, this is the bathroom sink. Say it with me. This is the bathroom sink. Or just, this is the sink. This is the sink. In the bathroom, there is a mirror. A mirror. I know this word is tough. Say it with me slowly. Mirror. Mirror. This is the mirror. And inside the mirror is a cabinet. A cabinet. My cabinet has medicine and other things. Can you say it with me? The bathroom cabinet. This is the bathroom cabinet. In the bathroom, there is a toilet. A toilet. This is the toilet. Can you say it with me? This is the toilet. This is the shower. The shower. Say it with me. This is the shower. Or this is the bathtub. The bathtub. This is a bathtub. This is the washing machine. The washing machine. Sometimes we say washer. This is the washer. The laundry basket is on top of the washer. And the broom is also on top of the washer. Can you say this with me? This is the washing machine. This is the washer. The laundry basket is on top of the washer. The broom is on top of the washer too. Great work practicing these cleaning and organizing house words. The next step is to review this lesson, watch it again and again, and please speak out loud with me. Repeat my sentences out loud. It will help you to remember these words a lot. Well, thanks so much, and I'll see you the next time. Bye! How did you enjoy that vocabulary lesson? Now it's time for a grammar lesson about prepositions of place so that you can use these words on, between, on top of, under in your daily life. Plus a little quiz. Let's go. Where's the fork? Where's the bowl? Where's the cup? Let's talk about prepositions of place in today's lesson. You are going to master how to explain where an item is located. I'm going to help you with some similar words, and after each section, there will be a little test, so pay attention. Let's start with these 3 words: above, on top of, and on. I want you to say these sentences with me. Are you ready? The picture is above the piano. The picture is above the piano. It is not touching the piano. It is above the piano. Say this with me. The food is on top of the fridge. The food is on top of the fridge. It is touching the fridge. The food is on top of the fridge. Say this sentence. The plates are on the shelf. The plates are on the shelf. The plates are touching the shelf. So, what's the difference? On top of or on? Usually, on top of is a high place, on top of the fridge, and on is everything else. On the shelf, on the table, on the floor. It's not a high place. So, are you ready for a little test? Where is the bowl? Is the bowl above the plate? Is the bowl on top of the plate? Or is the bowl on the plate? I'll give you 3 seconds to choose. 3. The bowl is on the plate. It's not super high. It's touching the plate, so the bowl is on the plate. Take a look at these words. Under, below. Under, below. Can you say this sentence with me? The sheets are under the comforter. One more time. The sheets are under the comforter. Well, you can also say the sheets are below the comforter, but do you know what? The word below